and welcome to Live in the Solution. I'm your astrologer and tarot card reader, Mary Trimble, here with your readings for December the 2nd through December the 8th. These readings are, first of all, if you're new, welcome. Thank you so much for tuning in. I'm so happy that you found this channel. I really hope you enjoy these readings and that you will return. And if you are returning, guys, I thank you. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. I really appreciate your love and your loyalty. And thank you for coming back. And these readings are for the collective, guys. So please take what resonates and leave the rest. Don't assume that everything I say here is applicable to you. If you would like a more in-depth, tailored and personal reading, please click on this link here and that will take you to my website and you can check out all the readings that I offer. Now, what else? This is for your sun, moon and rising also. And all the links to the other videos will be down below. Sometimes it takes me a minute to get them all up there, but check underneath and you'll get those links to everything you need below. Now, I have a Facebook group, guys, and I do a live feed every 2 weeks in that Facebook group, which correlates with either the full moon or the new moon. And we look at how you are receiving the energy of the new moon or the full moon, respectively. And whoever shows up, we look at those horoscope signs. And I have my tarot cards on hand to answer any questions. So we have a really good time in that group. It's very positive, it's very nurturing, and it's a private group. So if you would like to join, click on the link below and that will take you, and all you have to do is answer a couple of questions and you'll get in. Now, what else? Yes, another way to support this channel, guys, is through Patreon. Click on that link there and check out my Patreon page. I post things on Patreon that I don't post anywhere else. And I am working on a project that will be available to my patrons for free, and there'll be a charge for other people. So they get to see things first sometimes, before I release it. These readings come in 3 sections. This is the intro, then there's the astrology report, and then there's the tarot reading. So I will have skip times to each section below. There'll be timestamps there so that you can skip. If you're checking out your sun, moon and rising, you don't have to check out the astrological or the intro again. All right, guys. So without further ado, let's go to the astrology report, shall we? Hello and welcome to the astrology report section of your reading. And we have a huge shift in energy this week. We've probably been feeling it a little bit, well, most likely. So Monday, December the 2nd, Jupiter moves into Capricorn. This is a huge shift in energy. It's moved from Sagittarius, which is its home sign, fire and excitement and passion, and it's moving into a earth sign, which is grounding and practical, a very, very different energy. Now it's been in Sagittarius for the better part of a year, and it'll be in Capricorn until the December the 19th, 2020. So it's going to be there for just over a year. Now, Jupiter expands our experiences, our knowledge, and whatever actually we're focused on at the time. Jupiter represents optimism and growth and generosity and abundance. And in Sagittarius, Jupiter encouraged us to develop our cultural and spiritual awareness, and to raise our higher minds, to broaden our outlook, and to have faith. Now, as Jupiter enters Capricorn, we now have a different focus. Jupiter in the earth sign of Capricorn will make us more practical and realistic. We're motivated to achieve our goals by visualizing our success. It's kind of concrete. It's very grounded and very kind of realistic. We grow and expand our horizons through action. So it's about doing, not about just, contemplating and thinking of brilliant ideas. It's very kind of grounding. And we're not so easily enticed by get rich quick schemes that we may be thinking of, we may have been thinking of in Sagittarius. During Jupiter's transit through Capricorn, we are less likely to take risks. We need clear goals and strong plans to get tangible results. Jupiter in Capricorn can attract good fortune when we organize and conduct ourselves with integrity, and when we're ethical and mature. We need to be disciplined and committed to a methodical step-by-step approach to realize our goals. We have a strong need for concrete results and security. We need to be aware of a self-serving attitude, though, and cultivate patience and tolerance for weaknesses during this transit. Jupiter is about expansion, as I said before, so there can be a danger of overdoing things. We could expand our waistline, for instance. We can do things that, we can overdrink, overeat, anything that's kind of addictive, gambling. We can have that tendency. So it's really important to be aware of that tendency and not to engage in any kind of addictive behavior. Now, on Tuesday, December the 3rd, Mercury is sextile to Pluto. That's a lovely aspect. Now, Mercury is the planet of communication and thought, and Mercury is in Scorpio, right, which is ruled by Pluto. So we're already in this deep thinking, contemplative, thoughtful communications kind of energy. And then with Mercury sextiling Pluto, the ruler of Scorpio, we're likely to delve even deeper into the crevices of our mind. Personal growth and deep conversations and connections are possible. This is a wonderful energy to go into therapy, to do some therapeutic work, or even past life regressions. Now, later on the same day, Venus is sextile to Mars. Now, Venus and Mars are the archetypal lovers, right? Passion. So we can expect passion. And physical, sensual exploration, even perhaps eroticism, and could even be kind of sexual taboos, because, Mercury and Pluto are also, we've got that energy going on. Now, on Sunday the 8th, the Sun is square to Neptune. This is a very challenging aspect and can lead to oversensitivity. Feeling a lack of energy and a lack of motivation. Neptune can be visionary at its best, but with this aspect, it can be delusional. We can easily be duped and lied to. So resist taking any risks or making any life-changing decisions at this time, because we can all be prey to people who are, being a little nefarious and perhaps not telling us the truth. And we too can perhaps hide things and not be so honest ourselves. Now, we can also fall prey to depression or melancholy during this time too. Now, later, about 12 hours later, just over 12 hours later, the good news is that Neptune and Venus will bring your focus to romance and sensual feelings again. So it's a great time to explore creative, romantic, sensual activities with your partner, or indeed go on dates if you're single. It's a good energy to meet someone. It's very kind of magnetic. So love is in the air, guys. Though resist the urge to make any commitments at this time. Without further ado, let's go to your tarot reading, shall we? Hello, everyone, and welcome to the tarot card section of your reading for December the 2nd through December the 8th. I can't believe we're already at the end of December. It's crazy. Okay, so Aries. Hi. Wonderful Aries. Let's go to your reading, shall we? Okay. I have meditated on these cards, and this is the last shuffle for you. Okay, I need to switch these over. I've got my cards around the wrong way. I need to switch them over. Okay. This is for Aries. Aries, what wonderful blessings, guidance, and helpful information can you give Aries for the week of December the 2nd through December the 8th? 3 cards for Aries, please. There's 1. 2 more cards for Aries, please. 2 more cards for Aries. 1 more card. There we are, darling. They are coming out fast and furious for you, Aries. Where's my... Oh, there it is. Yes, there you go. Okay. Oh, lovely. Okay. Now we have the clarifying cards for Aries. What wonderful gifts, guidance, blessings, and helpful information do you have for Aries through these clarifying cards? This is for Aries. Aries. For December the 2nd through December the 8th. Please clarify. There you go. And wow, please clarify. And please clarify. Oh, wow. Here are your cards, Aries. Take a look at your cards. Let me just, I don't think I made my table space quite deep enough because I was doing like a crystal grid at the same time. Okay, take a look at your cards. Okay, the first card out for you is the 8 of Cups, clarified by the Fool. Then you have the Emperor, clarified by the 3 of Swords. And then you have the Empress, clarified by the Queen of Pentacles. Okay, Aries. The first card out for you is the 8 of Cups. I've got the feeling that you're feeling a little, you want to kind of, you're ready to start something new. You're ready to walk away from what you've already built and what you've done, and you are ready to start something brand new. I'm getting, it's almost like you're going on a journey. Some of you may be going on a journey. Some of you may be leaving the country, leaving your apartment, moving. You are going away somewhere. I would normally say that you are, it's almost like you're moving, and you're moving on because you want more meaning in your life. I feel that you're ready for an adventure, that you're ready for something. What comes to mind is Monty Python's, and now for something completely different. And that's what I'm getting. I'm getting that this is a change for you, something totally different. And clarifying it, you have the Fool. The Fool is starting on a journey, and this is an adventure. He's taken and it's so funny because he's walking away from his worldly goods, and he doesn't have anything with him. He just has a little handkerchief, probably a sandwich in there. And he's like going off on this adventure because he's not happy staying where he's at. So he's like, oh, let me go and see what's out in that big world. So this is definitely when the Fool comes into a reading, it means that there's big change and your life is kind of, you're starting a new journey, Aries. And the next card out is now look, when I say it's a new journey, it can be, you're starting on a new relationship or a new job, or you've moved to a new apartment. It's something that's really very different in your life. When you start a new job, it's very different, right? When you move to a new house or apartment or a new city, it's very different. Your life is changing in a radical way, and sometimes it's a little scary. But what I'm getting here is that you've got the Emperor here, and in a general reading, I would never say that this person represents someone, but I am getting that this person is representing someone for some of you. And I feel that there's a person in your life that, perhaps a lover, that you're not feeling connected to, and is a little kind of aloof, and a little not emotionally available. I mean, look, they're there and they're available, but they're not. You want something more passionate, and you're seeing that this has not got the passion that you want. And again, this is a general reading, guys. Don't forget that. So some of you are disheartened with this person and are not disheartened. You're in pain with it. It's kicking up some deep pain for you. And this is definitely, the whole Pluto coming in. And, this can be the sun square to Neptune. It's that oversensitivity really becoming suffering almost, because Neptune can be about suffering, right? It can be very spiritual, but when in this kind of, in this aspect, it can be like a suffering. So there's pain in this relationship for some of you. But I want to say you've got the opportunity here with Mercury sextile to Pluto to go deep within and to be able to look at this once and for all, this deep pain that a lot of relationships, perhaps, I don't want to say you've had a lot of relationships, I don't want to say that, but maybe, I don't necessarily mean love relationships, but relationships in general have taken you to this place because this pain was installed when you were much younger. And it's, it's an emotional pain that, rears its ugly head every now and again when things are kicked up, and Pluto's playing a major role in our celestial sky this week. So you may get triggered for this pain. So I would say be introspective and not outwardly angry or because you may want to be a bit vindictive, because this pain is so visceral that it makes you want to kind of bite back, kind of thing, right? Because this feels like a bite in your heart. So I would be, I would really kind of go within and really try to understand where this pain originated. It's almost impossible not to take this personally, but bring in that Capricorn energy, that, practical and realistic energy. Try to bring yourself up and above Neptune, but, Neptune is going to want us to, is going to have us suffering, possibly. But if we're a bit of aware of it, if we're aware of that energy, maybe we can kind of, talk ourselves out of it, or have a close friend help us out of it, right? And the next card is the Empress. Now, the Empress is beautiful. The Empress is, this is Venus right here. This is Venus. And Venus is this, look, when the Empress comes in, she's like the divine feminine. You have to kind of cultivate your feminine side, your sensuality. This is very Venus sextile Neptune, right? So if you can bring in that beautiful energy of Venus sextile Neptune and Venus sextile Mars, right? For exploration of your sensuality and eroticism and sexuality. It's very creative ways in which to do it. And you've got the Pentacles, the Queen of Pentacles. So I feel that this is like it's a beautiful energy to explore and create different ways in which you can connect sensually with your partner, your lover, or, I was going to say friends and families, not erotic, of course, but, very tactile. It's very tactile. It's very hands-on, and I don't mean inappropriately. I just mean, demonstrative hugs and, like you'd stroke up your pet, be very tactile with your family and friends. It's very that. It's very an outpouring of love and letting people know how you feel and allow the walls to come down. It's allowing the walls to come down and to just be open and fun. This is a wonderful intimate connection, and it doesn't have to be a lover. You can have an intimate connection with a friend or family member, but this is intimacy. It's I would definitely explore my creativity during that time. You can go out with friends and do one of those painting and drinking parties. Those kind of things are so much fun. And you make a connection, you laugh, you're in the moment, and you really enjoy yourselves. You could do that as a date also. But this is about exploring those kind of activities that you can connect with others in a meaningful way. Aries, thank you so much for tuning in. Please don't forget to like this video, share it with friends, family, neighbors, co-workers. At the moment, at the time of this recording, I have 9,810 followers. I am just 190 short of 10K. So please help me get there. That's my goal, darling. Okay, so now I live for comments and feedback. Please comment. I respond to every comment. And if you haven't already, please subscribe. Mwah! I love you all, and I'll see you next week.